Welcome to my place. I want to take us further into First Timothy, and we're going to look at First Timothy chapter 6, verses 6 to 11, and this is what it says. But godliness actually is a means of great gain when accompanied by contentment. For we have brought nothing into the world, so we cannot take anything out of it either. If we have food and covering, with these we shall be content. But those who want to get rich fall into temptation and a snare and many foolish and harmful desires which plunge men into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is a root of all sorts of evil, and some by longing for it have wandered away from the faith and pierced themselves with many griefs. But flee from these things, you man of God, and pursue righteousness, godliness, faith, love, perseverance, and gentleness. Now, these verses are fun. A lot of people will use these verses as excuses as to why God doesn't bless his children to abundance. We need to be content, so don't desire any more than what you have. Yes, be content, but don't be so content that you miss out on more. Note verse 6. Godliness actually is a means of great gain when accompanied by contentment. Godliness is a means of great gain when accompanied by contentment. Now look at how the Message Bible says it. A devout life does bring wealth, but it's the rich simplicity of being yourself before God. That is so powerful. A devout life does bring wealth, but it's the rich simplicity of being yourself before God. Do not search for the wealth. Be content with what you have, but be open to more. I honestly believe that God opens the doors of blessings, but we end up closing them because of our extreme contentment. I can't take this because it's going to make me too rich. We should not desire for prosperity. We need to be happy with what we have. But when the prosperity does come, we need to be ready to receive it. We will get into this more in the next few posts. Flee from the love of money. Don't flee from money. Money isn't the root of all sorts of evil. The love of money is the root. But it's not just money either. When love is misplaced, it can lead to all sorts of trouble. You can love all sorts of things that will lead you to this trouble. It's not just the love of money. Jesus tells us we're to love God, love others, and love yourself. These are the commands of Jesus. We need to pursue righteousness, godliness, faith, love, perseverance, and gentleness. You will notice in a few days that our desire to help others and that we are blessed in such a way that we will be able to bless them. But I'm getting ahead of myself. God bless you richly. We'll see you next time.